am the fucking hardest hustler in the world. This is Savage Part 2. Don't tell me about shit. It's 2022 and I'm still a savage. Whatever I want, I get. Whatever I want, I fucking get.
Unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims. And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support or housing, by promising them career opportunities, by monitoring their whereabouts, and even by dictating their physical appearance. Now, Combs did not do this all on his own.
Welcome back to Unbeatable Beats TV. This your boy, Big Dog 74. Before I go in, make sure y'all like, share. If this your first time, make sure y'all subscribe. Hey, look, check this out. I'm going straight in on this one, man. Diddy, you fucked up, boy. Diddy, you done messed up, man. The man done said, the man just sat there and said that Diddy did not do this alone. He was not by himself. Usually when they hit you with a RICO, you're never by yourself. You got co-defenders. Who are these people? Man, it's about to be a big-ass clusterfuck, and people are shaking in their boots right now. All the A-listers, all the 100 millionaires, the billionaires, all the Diddy friends, they are shaking in their fucking boots. Now, my thing is this, who all was involved? Now, we all know Diddy, well, feds, first of all, the feds have 15 years of freak-off footage. That is crazy. 15 years of freak-off footage. And let me just say this. Those recordings and you know, all those tapes and all the footage they got, a lot of that was used to blackmail a lot of people. So you know, if those that footage was used to blackmail people, then it's all gonna come out now. It doesn't even matter if Diddy was using all of that for leverage, because it's all coming out as evidence now. And I'm not here to celebrate the downfall of Diddy. of Puff, of Sean Combs. I'm not here to bring that man down, but if, like I said, if he's been accused of the things that they said he did, he deserves to do his time because he's been accused of doing some horrific things. And people are terrified of Diddy. This whole time we thought Suge Knight was the boogeyman. And the whole time it's been Diddy. The whole time it's been Diddy. We are about to witness the fall of Hollywood as we know it. So we at the point where we're about to witness some reputations being destroyed, careers being destroyed. We about to witness some hellified history, if you will. Who all was involved? You know, Diddy had some heavyweight friends. You know, Diddy was a billionaire. So Diddy can get in them rooms. He can get in them rooms and he can get people in his rooms. Figuratively and literally. No pun intended. But pun intended. No Diddy. But Diddy has a whole Epstein list that's probably longer than Epstein's. Diddy's life is in danger. Now let's get into the fact that he has a celebrity prison coach that's saying that his life is in danger. He's on suicide watch. First of all, what the hell is a celebrity prison coach? I never in my life heard of that. Like, what does that even look like? You know, is it like the movie Get Hard where no Diddy, but you know they in there showing Diddy the ropes in prison, and they communicate his feelings to the world? I don't know how that shit works, but you know, the game, we're looking at a cultural shift as we know it right now, in our time, in our generation. If you told me that Diddy would have been arrested, facing life, hit with RICO charges back in the 90s, I mean, I'm not quite sure how I would feel. I'm not even sure if I even believe that. You know, Diddy has, you know, but let's just keep it real. Since Diddy been in the game, there's been nothing but death and destruction and chaos and ruins around this man, like the actual Joker. Do y'all remember a few years ago, when on Halloween, where he dressed up as the Joker and he was just going around causing mayhem and chaos around the city? Well, that's Diddy in real life. Diddy is a real life Joker. Whenever he leaves, there's a disaster. Every single time, bro. Back in the 90s, when he had the concert at the college, and 9 college kids died being trampled because of his decision making. You know, Tupac, Big. Anything he was involved in, it turned into a disaster, turned into ruins. All of his artists, Craig Mack, dead. this Mace, he had to go cleanse himself in the body of the Lord. He had to leave Diddy and go Christian. And he turned into a pastor, trying to survive Diddy. His baby mother was writing a tell-all book and mysteriously died at a young age. The woman was young and beautiful, but died suddenly. And everything is crazy. It's all just like Diddy. Come on, man. And the freak offs, everything, all the interviews, the things you've said, the things that the people from making the band was saying about you, man. Fred from making the band is saying a lot of things about. He'd been saying stuff way before before the allegations, before everything came out. Y'all know Gene Deal been going in for a long time. But like I said, I don't want to celebrate the downfall of another black icon because we're losing a lot of them. We're losing them all. We don't have Whitney. We don't have Michael. We don't have Prince. They locked Bill Cosby up. They locked up R. Kelly. They locked up Diddy. Who's next? Who's next? And the thing about this was, if Diddy makes it to trial, and I hope he can come out of this alive. And Diddy don't strike me as the type that will off himself. And you notice the press and the media is already trying to prepare us for anything that may happen to Diddy while he's in prison. But what amazes me, and what I'm looking at here, what I'm thinking, once this makes it to trial and all the evidence is going to be out here, and that's when everything is going to crash and burn. From this point until now, you're going to see a lot of people resigning from positions. You're going to see a lot of people going into hiding. You're going to see a lot of flights out the country because it's about to go down. And personally, I don't understand why if Diddy knew what was coming up, why did he get the hell up out of here and go live next to Russell Simmons? Why didn't he go to Bali and become his neighbor or something? Yo, just sit back, relax, stay out the way, and just peep the drama. Get your popcorn ready because a lot of your favorite people are about to get a lot of smut on their names. Be ready for it, because this is about to be an interesting time in the culture and even this generation period.